from Germany, along with some kohlrabi. Kohlrabi is kind of like turnips. They have the texture of potatoes, but they're sweeter. They're really good with carrots and mashed potatoes. I am at the host kids' Oma und Opa, their grandpa and grandma's house. It is so gorgeous here. They have so many different things you can just walk and eat from, and it's so nice. The grandparents are so nice and so considerate, and they love the kids so much, which is so nice to see. My host family is really just amazing. They're nice and they're always so thoughtful, and I think that's half the au pair experience, is how nice the family is. I'm always happy to help out, and they're always happy to explain what they need, but they're also like, do you want to take a break? Do you want to hang out here? And most of the time I'm like, no, I'd like to come with, but sometimes I would like to just go by myself, and it's nice that I have that option. Today I went to the city for the first time. I didn't take much video. It was my first time there. I went with the host mom and the 1.5-year-old to see the old buildings, and along with some of the newer ones they've made. It was really, really nice to see. They had to rebuild a lot after the war. One of the benefits of au pairing is it's not tourist. It's not just going to a beautiful spot. It's living the life, living the culture, and part of living the culture is going to someone's grandparents' house. And for me, this is just as fun as if not more fun than just going to the city, because the city's pretty and there's things you can do and restaurants you can go to. But for me, the fact that I can sit in a garden in Germany and have coffee and eat a blackberry if I want is just as fun, if not more fun for me. So I'm glad I chose Germany as an au pair, and I'm glad I chose this family. I'm heading to the bus stop to try to take a city bus to the downtown area by myself. It's kind of stupid that something as simple as taking the bus and worrying about asking to buy something or ordering something is causing so much stress, considering this is something I do in America every day. But I'm excited to try to push myself here. I usually take 9, or I take 16, and that's usually what I like to take from my closest bus stop. Never know what stop I need, so I never know when the bus comes until I started looking on Google Maps. I would hit transit, the transit button, and then it would take me to the stop it would need. I would put the stop in on the bus plan website, and then I would figure out what time the bus would come. It took me about 3 times to figure out how to do that, but eventually we got it. The TV up there tells you what stop we're at. I went to the bakery and ordered bread by myself today. It's really weird what you think our big victories back home are just an average day. To me, it's funny. Every day is a brand new experience for me. To a new place, which sounds weird, but it's just so I can look around and take my time, and I won't be in people's way, and they won't judge me for looking weird. Gonna have to watch myself at is this one called Six. They have earrings like Francesca's, but they're 5 to 6 euros instead of $24. So I think I'm gonna have a real problem shopping at 6. This is kind of like in the backer part. I can't speak German or English. So a lot of people have been asking me like what my first week's been like. First week has been incredible. The family and I mixed together really well. Both have a very similar sense of humor. So it makes me very happy that I haven't had to worry about any like basically things I shouldn't have had to worry about, I haven't had to worry about. I'm not in my full au pair schedule calendar routine thing yet. That won't start for another 3 weeks. It's basically like right now I work alongside with the mom and the grandparents are around a lot and kind of get into the swing of things, but the mom doesn't go back to work for another 3 weeks and the kids don't go back to school until another 3 weeks. So the timing's really nice, but I'm not in my full au pair calendar yet. Your au pair calendar is set up in your contract. Typically I would get them up, make them breakfast, take them to the kindergarten, come back, and then I would clean up like maybe a little bit, and then I would make lunch. Here in Germany they only have like really one like hot meal guaranteed a day. That's lunchtime. It's your heavy meal, and then at night rather than having supper they tend to have Abendbrot, which is like evening bread. Didn't know that. It's not a bad thing to have cheese and bread guaranteed once a day, typically along with wine. It's not something I'm gonna be like, oh no. I'm starving and I've been walking around the same block looking for a restaurant, probably because I've not been trying that hard. So we'll start. So I made it to dinner. Everything went great. Right. By the way, I made it to dinner. Sorry, hi. Damn it. That was so embarrassing. Hi. If I look bad, it's because I'm about to clean my room. Although I haven't been here that long, I somehow have already trashed my room. Proving that if you move thousands of miles, you are still the same person. I can no longer live like this. Happy Sunday. I know people were expecting to see my host family and the host kids in this video. I understand why you would absolutely want to see them. I would want to see them too. It's not gonna happen. In Germany, or at least in this part of Germany, people are very, very private. Most of them don't have social media. They don't really post that much. The family has asked that I not put the kids on the internet because the kids aren't old enough to decide whether or not they want to be on the internet. I 100% respect and understand that decision, so unfortunately you will never see what the kids look like. It makes complete sense to me. I respect their decision as well. I think I finally got over jet lag Thursday. I think that was the last day that I woke up and was like, oof, okay, I'm awake, I'm not tired, but I don't feel like I should be up right now. Every day I learn more German. I make myself study German for 20 to 30 minutes every night. I follow these lessons on Learning German with Jenny. I'm gonna link her channel in the description if you would like to do that too. She's the best. She teaches you not only grammar, but how to train your mouth to make the proper sounds. I learn phrases every day that you wouldn't think to study. I'm studied up to A1. I honestly believe that to do everything you need to do and feel integrated, you should be at a level minimum A2. For those of you who don't know what A1 and A2 are, they're the language classifications for when you're looking at proficiency as a whole. It's like an international scale on how fluent you are. A1 is basics, then it's A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. C2 is the highest. My host family is C1 in English, making it very nice for us to both express what needs done. I came in prepared to take an A1 language test for my visa. As an American, when you come to Germany, you have a 90 days to file for some type of residency. We had my appointment the 29th. You have to bring your passport, your au pair contract, a copy of the contract, a biometric photo, which is basically the photo you get for your passport, where you can have your the picture is scannable. Then you go to the office, you turn this all in, they speak to you in some German. I was told online and when I was preparing to come here that you were going to have to take an A1 language test. So I've been studying, going to be part oral, part written. I was, ready. And I got there and I waited and they said, okay, you'll have your electronic visa card in 2 weeks. There was no test. I'm not mad about that. Like, I kind of am. I did all this studying and worrying for nothing. Rude. But the process of getting your visa in Germany, I say, is way, way easier than everyone tells you it's going to be. My advice for au pairs coming to Germany from America is just wait and get your visa here rather than going to your embassy at home, where I believe they will absolutely give you an A1 language test. So after 1 full week, I feel more confident with my German, confident about my decision to choose Germany. I like my host kids. I like my host parents. I know it's 1 full week, but it's been a hard week. You're away from everything you know. I don't think there's too much culture shock yet. I will say that there's not one thing that I think is always the same. I struggle to unlock doors 30 times a day. Each door, you have to pull it in flat or you have to put in side, whatever. The point, it's not that hard. It's the fact that it's so humiliating that I look like a dumb American who cannot unlock a door. Here the toilets are square. Most people drink sparkling water like all day. Little things that make you feel like you're not home that really just like throw you off. But hello. That's kind of been a look into my first week. I know it's not too much footage of the actual au pair experience, and I will have more of that once we're into a more regular routine. The next video you will see will be family holiday to the Netherlands. I can't wait to show you what happens next. I will see you next week.